What will the world look like? 100 years from now? It's a question nobody can answer. But maybe artificial intelligence can make an educated guess. For this series, I asked 3 of the world's most advanced AI models the exact same question. What will life be like in 100 years? Each AI answered independently. No changes, no editing, just their own prediction of humanity's future. Today, we're looking at what Claude believes life could be like in the year 2126. And unlike the other predictions, Claude isn't interested in flying cars. It's interested in something much stranger, how humanity itself might change. Claude begins with a warning. Humans have always been terrible at predicting the future. Imagine asking someone in 1926 what life would be like today. They might have imagined faster trains, bigger cities, or perhaps flying cars. But almost nobody predicted the internet, smartphones, GPS, or artificial intelligence. The inventions that changed history were often the ones nobody expected. According to Claude, we're probably making that exact same mistake today. We're imagining better versions of today's technology, while the biggest breakthroughs may still be beyond our imagination. One prediction Claude feels confident about is artificial intelligence, not because it will become smarter, but because it will become ordinary. Today, people talk about using AI. Claude believes that one day, that phrase will disappear completely, much like electricity. AI will simply exist in the background, helping us plan our day, solve problems, translate languages, design new medicines, and manage entire cities. People won't think about using AI. They'll simply think about living their lives. Medicine could also look completely different. Claude predicts humanity may stop thinking about biology as something fixed and begin treating it like engineering. Instead of waiting for organs to become available, doctors may simply grow new ones. Many forms of cancer could become manageable rather than deadly. Even aging itself may slow dramatically. Living beyond 120 years could become common. But Claude suggests the real change isn't living longer. It's what longer lives mean for society. Imagine living to 120. Now ask yourself, would you still choose one career, one marriage, one retirement? Claude predicts that longer lifespans could completely change the way we organize our lives. Instead of spending 40 years in one profession, people may have 4 or 5 completely different careers. Retiring at 65 might seem as unusual as retiring at 40 does today. Education may no longer happen mostly when you're young. People could return to university several times throughout their lives. Learning entirely new skills every few decades. Living longer doesn't just change people, it changes society. Claude also predicts a future where clean energy becomes both abundant and affordable, whether through fusion power, advanced solar technology, or breakthroughs we haven't discovered yet. Energy may become so inexpensive that today's impossible projects become routine. Imagine turning seawater into fresh drinking water on a massive scale, removing carbon dioxide directly from the atmosphere, powering entire cities without relying on fossil fuels. Instead of treating energy as something scarce, humanity may finally have enough to solve problems we've struggled with for generations. Perhaps Claude's most fascinating prediction isn't technological at all. It's philosophical. If artificial intelligence continues improving and brain-computer interfaces become reality, the definition of being human may become much less obvious. Could a digital copy of your memories continue after you're gone? If an AI becomes self-aware, does it deserve rights? Could a machine own property, vote, or make legal decisions? Questions that seem like science fiction today may one day be debated in real courtrooms. The biggest challenge may not be building intelligent machines. It may be deciding how we should treat them. Claude believes the biggest changes in history are almost never predicted. Nobody expected the internet. Nobody expected social media. Nobody expected that millions of people would carry powerful computers in their pockets every day. So, what will surprise humanity in the next 100 years? Claude doesn't pretend to know. Maybe scientists discover life beneath the icy oceans of Europa. Maybe physics reveals something that changes our understanding of the universe. Or maybe the next great revolution sounds boring today, until it transforms civilization forever. History suggests the future's greatest invention hasn't even been imagined yet. Claude ends with one final thought. The people living in 2126 probably won't think they're living in the future. To them, their world will simply be normal, just as smartphones, streaming, and artificial intelligence feel ordinary to many of us today. If someone from 1926 visited our world, they'd probably be amazed that we carry nearly all of humanity's knowledge in our pockets. But they'd be even more surprised by how casually we use it. Perhaps that's the biggest lesson from Claude's prediction. The future rarely arrives all at once. It becomes ordinary, one generation at a time. And while we can imagine what 2126 might look like, the truth is, the most important invention of the next 100 years probably hasn't even been thought of yet. Subscribe for more bad drawings and interesting facts. Thanks for watching.